The Sawmill Valley, a wooded hiking trail that cuts through the city of Mississauga. Hidden beneath the foliage lay the ruins of a once vibrant bird sanctuary, the life's work of Roy Ivor, the Birdman of Erindale. Today, the sanctuary is no more, but the legend of the Birdman lives on. In 1925, Hance Roy Ivor moved to the Toronto area from Saskatchewan, eventually settling in what was then the town of Erindale. A passionate ornithologist, he dedicated his life to the care and protection of birds. He established the Winding Lane Santuary, a haven for injured and orphaned birds, with Ivor personally tending to their ailments. In 1948, he was one of the first documented experts to warn the public of insecticides. Scholars came from far and wide to study under the famous Birdman of Erindale. He'd become known on every continent for his profound wisdom and gentle manner, often seen walking the grounds with a bird perched on his shoulder or hand. The town quickly transformed into an international hub of ornithological knowledge, and he became a beloved figure in the community.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
But in 1970, Roy's world came crashing down in a blazing inferno. The sanctuary, his home, was burnt to ash. Local hearsay indicates that this was no accident, but blatant arson, a calculated move made by land developers with strong political ties. While this claim has never been substantiated, it continues to fuel local legend. After an international outpour of love and financial aid, the Birdman was able to park a trailer in the woods where the sanctuary once stood. He continued his work until he kicked the bucket 9 years later. If the sanctuary's destruction really was part of a corporate plot to score some cheap real estate, it never succeeded. Ivor left 3 acres of land to his trusted acolyte, Bernice Inman Emery, and after her passing it was purchased by the city. The once thriving haven for birds became a forgotten relic, crumbled and overgrown, nothing more than a worn foundation, a few piles of brick, and some chicken wire fencing. Though the sanctuary lies in ruin, the untethered soul of Roy Ivor is said to linger still in the Sawmill Valley, not as a vengeful spirit, but as an eternal protector. Locals have reported sightings of a ghostly figure wandering the riverbanks and the foundation of the old sanctuary. Some claim to have seen Ivor himself, dressed in his familiar attire, silently walking the trails he once knew so well, sometimes with a flock of songbirds to herald his arrival. Could it be that, even in death, the Birdman continues to watch over the valley? The story of Roy Ivor reminds us of the impact one person can have on wildlife conservation. His dedication and love for birds left an indelible mark on Mississauga, and to this day his spirit is said to inspire those who visit the Sawmill Valley. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, the legend of the Birdman serves as a powerful testament to the deep connection he forged with the natural world. The sanctuary may be in ruin, but the Birdman of Erindale lives on, both in the hearts of those who knew him, and in the eerie tales of his ghostly presence. Perhaps in some way Roy Ivor's spirit does continue to walk the valley, ensuring that the birds he loved are never truly forgotten. Only time will tell. And hey, while you're here, keep an eye out for Winding Lane, the Birdman musical, written by friends of the show Lisa Alves and Jess Goddard, whose research was instrumental in the creation of this episode. Coming to a stage near you. Thanks for watching. If you liked this, you're gonna love some of the other shit I have on my channel, so check it out.
How do you explain? It's an urban legend. It never happened.